I'm Mike Dimas, and this is Pinball Shenanigans. What shenanigans are you up to today? Well, oh, look at this. Hurricane is going bye-bye. I'm just waiting to hear back from Jay the neighbor so that I can get a hand getting this guy up the stairs of death. Also, I got a message from Bigfoot on Pinside who says that in the last video I opened a mystery box of fun from Bigfoot. Well, I thought I knew what was in it until I opened it, and there were some extra goodies in there. He said that he watched the video, thought it was awesome, and that I actually forgot. I missed something. So let's go see what I missed. What I did was kind of stuck the manual in here, keep it all preserved in the nice bag. But I guess there is something else in here. Now let's figure out the best way to get at this. Here we go. What do we have? Okay. He also sent me a link to his Facebook page, which I actually forgot to click. I'm gonna have to go back to that. And it's to his woodworking action. I would want to see what that's all about. So, all right, let's do this. What do we got? What do we got? Is it right here? Oh, what is this? Is this what I missed? What is this? Eco-friendly, easy peel labels. Date. Oh my god, it's got my logo on it! What the hell? Can you believe I looked at this for like a minute without even realizing that? Oh, this is so cool. So, when I'm done with a pinball machine, I can, oh, let's see. Service by Pinball Shenanigans. Then the date that I serviced it and the serial number of the machine. I can stick it like on the lock bar. Oh, that's pretty wild. I love how the logo looks, and kind of the colors around it are matching too. That's wild. How thoughtful, man. Like, I would have never thought of this in my entire lifetime. That is friggin' awesome. And this manual is a beauty. Yeah, check this out. Like, it's got all the fold-out schematics. This is like as good as or better than new because it's fresh. And look at that. The text is very legible. Some of these copies of manuals you can barely even read, but this is beauty. Cool, man. Thanks. That is friggin' awesome. Shenaniganders are the best, but just be warned, because the federal law provides severe civil and criminal penalties for the unauthorized reproduction, distribution, or exhibition of copyrighted audiovisual works and video games. Bigfoot, you might be getting a knock on your door in the near future, so just be warned. Alright, so since I am kind of at a bit of a standstill on Whirlwind, like I said, sent out my power supply to my board guy today. I returned Kevin's Joker's power supply today, and of course played a little game of Jokers while I was there to quote-unquote play test it, and it was still good. I didn't break it, so that's good. Oh, the other reason that I'm at a bit of a standstill, I forgot to mention this, in terms of populating anything else on the playfield. Let's do this again. Okay, you look at Monopoly for a minute. This is another reason why I can't populate anything, because that's the old no-name flipper bat. And in order for me to remove that, to put in the Williams logo flipper bat, this cannot be secure. So I can't do any of that side. I can't do any of this until my Cliffy arrives. But yeah, so this is area has been clear coated now, the edges, so that's what the scoops look like. You know, I am totally happy with how that looks. Touched up the worn areas, clear coated them, and now the machine should play so much better instead of having the clippies kind of messing with the mojo. I didn't clean inside that scoop, and I kind of want to. I might, like, I took the steel wool to all the inside of this once it was out, but it'd be nice to clean in there too, so maybe I will still do that. It's only a few screws to remove, I believe. But, so, having said that, I am taking a little bit of time to finally get back to the black. Check this out. So, Jim Wilkes, shout out to you who noticed on the video when I stuck in the CPU and all the brains, the new Pascal board. He noticed when I powered on the machine that it was set to Force 2. It displays up there, I believe the fourth window, for a brief moment as it powers on. And I was been messing with the settings the first time I installed the boards for quite a while to try and change the game, and I never figured it out. And then I messed with the settings for quite a bit and never figured it out. I'm like, man, oh man, this should be straightforward, but no, it's not. Not at all. This is what's straightforward, is reading the friggin' instructions. The full name of the selected game and its identifier are displayed for 5 seconds. To change the game name, press the small test button located inside the front coin door within 5 seconds of power up. So that was my problem. By the time I was messing through the settings, it's already been 5 seconds and I don't have access to that. So turn on machine, as soon as you see the displays go up, hit this button, and then your change game settings show up. Now, for the first time, these boards are set to black hole. And, as you can see, let's zoom out a bit, we're in attract mode. And as usual, this gate is doing what it's supposed to do in attract mode, although that's programming error. Looks like I need to adjust that to open and close a little more, because that ain't doing a very good job. But maybe before, when I did this, so I put in the boards, I was not getting any solenoids. Maybe now that it's set to the right game, I will. So I thought I'd share this moment with you. Let's see what happens when you hit the start button. I believe it should be on free play, so let's see. Oh, wait. Did you hear that? What the? Error 4. Error equals 4. Switch 15. Okay. Wow, that's interesting. Error equals 4. Switch 15. 9 coil. Huh. I like that it's got those diagnostic features, but the track mode lights are working. Looks like I did a pretty good job getting most of the bulbs. Missed that one. Well, I mean, I changed it, and that one's not working either. It's just these old sockets that I need to work on. But isn't that cool, the attract mode? I just realized that I think this is different than the original attract mode. This is separate programming, I believe. I could be wrong, but I think it looks different than before. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to figure out what is going on here, because I heard the outhole kicking, so I knew I have solenoids. I'll have to look up what error number 4 is, and coil 9 coil, switch 15. Okay, well, I'm gonna investigate this. I guess this is not a whirlwind update. What do you know? This is a black hole update. Alright, well, I need to be working on this thing. So, I'm gonna do that now. Okay, so switch 15, error 4, coil number 9. Remember that, because I pulled up the manual here online, and this is what I've found. Okay, so this is interesting. Let's do this, and you can actually maybe read. Let's go back. Holy, oh no, let's not do that. Okay, sorry about this. Okay, upon energizing each coil, these particular solenoids, the P180 board measures the current flooding through the coil and scans the associated switches. For example, bottom hole switch, blah, blah, blah. The board also monitors the current. In case of trouble, an error message is displayed along with the faulty coil number, which is number 9. And the game currently in play immediately comes to an end, which we saw happen. And furthermore, the P180 board puts itself in protection mode, so no new game can be started. To avoid further damage to the board and or the game, user can still enter the test menu. If the player tries to start a game, the tilt relay flashes briefly. When in protection mode, coils driving the relay will be turned off, and the red LED atop the relay will turn on as well, so like so. So we have problem number 4. A switch is still detected close after 5 consecutive coil firing attempts. And we know it is coil number 9. Let's see, drop, for an example, they say a drop target cannot be brought back up, a broken target or reset mech not operating, or 2 weak balls stuck at the bottom of a hole, eject mechanism not operating, or 2 weak. Okay, so we go to manual, look up switch 15, which is the out hole. When we turned on the game, I think the balls were just sitting on the out hole, so maybe it just triggered 5 times and scared the machine into going into safe mode. But maybe it just needed to fire enough times to get all the balls to get where they need to go. So maybe now that the balls are, I'm thinking they were just kind of resting right here and had to be kicked over. Now that they're kicked over, I don't think it's going to let me start a game because it's in safe mode, but let's hit this and see the tilt relay kicks on. Yep. Switch 15, error number 4. Yes, we know this, but we think that the problem could be resolved. Unless, of course, the outhole switch is in fact stuck closed. So I'd have to look at that, but I don't know, I checked all these switches, but you know, who knows, anything can happen when you take the playfield out of the rotisserie and install the machine. So how do I get it out of safe mode? Can I turn it off and on? Let's try that. I'm going to assume it gets out of safe mode doing that. And see, look. Where does it say? Black hole! There it is. What's this? 668? Oh, going through the coils. It didn't come up with an error yet. Now, let's hit the start button and see what happens. If the outhole fires 5 times, it shouldn't fire at all because there's no balls in it. Then it'll go into safe mode, but there's no balls in it. So maybe we'll be able to start a game. Here we go. Let's see what happens. I want to utter profanities, but in a good way right now. Because we got into game mode. But, okay, I got excited there for a minute, but we got problems. First of all, shoot again is lit. Oh, actually, that's not a problem. You know what that is? That's probably ball save. Okay, that's actually okay. Look at this. Ball in shooter lane. But where did my sound go? So, barring missing sound, I think we might be friggin' in action here. I can't use the flippers because I got no rubbers, but let's plunge the ball and see what happens. We're gonna get sound. Oh, we got sound. Okay, we just don't have the background music. That's pretty cool. We're missing. I'll just do it myself. Okay, I'm not doing that anymore. Oh yeah, that's not a switch. It is a switch. Hey, that switch ain't registering. Okay, let's try some targets. Sweet. Reset. Solenoid worked. So did I actually hit the black hole target? I guess so. I mean the H target. Shouldn't that be resetting? And why is that switch not working? What about this kicker? Okay, the kicker works good. Whoa. Pop bumpers also work well. What's happening? Oh, look. Just went into safe mode. The outhole started kicking for no reason. So maybe that switch is a little too closely adjusted. And if that's the case, maybe the pop bumpers, the vibration of them, cause the switch to trigger maybe? Or there's a bigger issue going on somewhere somehow. Hopefully not. But we're back to the same exact error message, so I'm going to investigate that outhole switch and see what happens. Okay, I don't know if you can see this. Let me try and... Oh wait, yeah. Let's zoom in here. Yeah. I would say that is closed. Oh, is there a ball in there right now? Please don't tell me there's a ball in there right now, because I really thought I was onto something. Oh, thank you. Okay, good news. So this is really good news. The fact that this switch is actually closed, that gives me a definitive answer that that is my issue. So, still got other kinks to work out for sure, but let's start with this. I'll adjust that open. And might as well take you along for this. Let's see, where's my oh, here's all my switch adjuster tools. Find the one with the right angle, and all right, where are we? Right there. Okay. All right. How about... Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. I can't see what you're doing. We can't see anything. Oh, actually, it's kind of cool watching it through the camera. It's like almost like a better view. And it's pretty tight. It's pretty tight. I think I should open it just a smidge more. That's like way too much. Although the ball should close that, no problem. Okay, I think I'm gonna live with that. That's pretty good. That might be too much, but you know what? We can easily test this. Where's my balls? It's not the first time I've said that. Okay. Magnet. Ball. And let's see. How are we? Are we closed? Oh yeah. It's definitely closed. And then we take the magnet, grab our balls, and look at that. Drop the ball back off. Oops, I went the wrong way. Okay, so I believe that's gonna resolve that issue. So that's a good start. Give me a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done since... Oh, look, I got that light bulb working. I've got this light bulb working. I have removed all the non-working bulbs here and in the infinity lights. And then I remembered that these are supposed to be 455 blinker bulbs. And so I popped in 2 from this box. Now I gotta go digging for some more. I've checked on the pop bumper, and it has 2 switches. One activates the points / sounds, and the other activates the solenoid. The points switch works fine, and I even jumpered the switch to activate the pop bumper, and that did not work. I tried a new, not new, but different, supposed to be working, serviced and modified pop bumper board. That did not work. So I have to check on that. Shouldn't be the transistor because it's a new board. It could be the wiring to the little pop bumper board itself. Maybe I put it on wrong or didn't do a very good job. So that's about all I can think of for that. And then I did, let's check this. I had to readjust this switch again because I noticed it was actually touching at the bottom of the switch. Even though it was open at the top, it was still stuck closed. So let's start a game here. Waiting for balls. Oh yeah, I got a ball here. Right there. Come on. Oh, the other thing I did. Oh right, I forgot that was locked in the lower playfield. I tested all the drop targets and switches in the lower playfield multiple times, and everything worked like a charm, so that was nice. So now we want to see if all my rebound switches are working. So here's the test. If this works, they all should work. What the fudgy fudge? What seems to be here? It still must be stuck closed. How the F? I'm gonna have to check on that from underside, I guess. That makes no effing sense. I spread the shit out of that. You see that? That's registering. But if you just go like that, it doesn't register. Only if you go. Registers multiple times. Anyway, okay, obviously I gotta adjust that. When I adjust that, then that switch will work, that switch will work, and that switch will work. Because I've tested it and it's fine. But not yet. Okay, so that's still on the list. Now what I gotta do is see if, now just because this is shaped like a 455, I don't know for sure that it is. So I'm just gonna pop in all my bulbs that are shaped like that and see which ones blink and which ones don't. Oh, that's something weird then, because I've had that before. Whatever's in this little thing here, they're all the same. What are they? These are for sure not 455s. Those aren't gonna work. So far we got what? 3 good ones? Well, let's fish in here until we've got all the blinkage we want. And I forget exactly how far the blinkage goes down. Is it these ones? Let's see. Yeah, it has to be, because you can see the outline of the disc. Actually, it might even... could be these guys too? No, that's probably too far away from the middle. Okay, so how many of these guys do I have? I heard that they're not manufacturing 455 bulbs anymore. I believe that you can get them in LEDs though. There's more. But if you want incandescent, there's one. But that one's really corroded. I did take my Dremel to all these sockets to clean them out first. But I might have to do the same for a couple bulbs, like that is crusty. Let's, where's my Dremel gone? Right here. I don't think I can do this one-handed. Let's get clever. Can we get clever? No, we're not that smart. Let's see. Can you see what's going on here? Squeezing the bulb between 2 boxes. I told you we weren't that smart. What do you expect here on Shenaniganders? Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I've got a little sandpaper here. I'm just going to like give this a little bit of love here. I don't think it's going to work. Why don't I just check it in my tester too? I think it's dead. Let's see. Come on. Yeah, pretty sure this is toast. Alright, so. How much blinkage do we got going on here? This guy definitely doesn't look happy. Is this guy ever blinking? Or is he just staying on? You're not doing your job very well. Let's switch the two, see if anything happens. Okay. So, anyway, I'm going to sort that out. And then I have to, this is not really something you really want to do one-handed, but because I don't know if these bulbs work or not. But I did clean out all the sockets. So I'm going to go through all these guys, get everybody happy again. Let's check out some infinity action here. Oh, that does not look like a good bulb. Nope. Okay, those guys got tossed. But, yeah, making progress. I'm starting to make a list. I found a spring in the lower playfield. It looks like a drop target. Once I deal with bulbs, pop bumper, and then I tighten up my flippers, I could probably get into a test game, but I don't know how much progress I'll make, but I'm going to keep plugging away, and I will report back. Alright, I got all the blinker bulbs working and found this new old stock box of 455s that saved me, because that is all I've got. I think there's a few left in there, so that was nice to find in there. Maybe there's more, I don't know. I didn't really look that closely, but I think I've looked before, and that might be the end of them for now. But more importantly, I love the sound of the blinker bulbs turning off and on. I turned off my dehumidifier so you could appreciate. Put your ear to this. I don't know what it is. Sounds like Christmas or something, but it's so cute. I was just working on all these bulbs and listening to the blinkers going off. But I think I got every bulb in the back glass. Do you see any that I missed? Yeah, I think I'm good. And all the infinity lights should be good. Yeah, look at that. And I adjusted the switch properly, finally. So check it out. Okay, and now we'll move on to this switch. Boom. This switch. Boom. And this switch. I don't think there are any other rebound switches, are there? No. So that is resolved. So, what's left? Dealing with the flippers. And this pop bumper. And, oh, eventually I'm going to have to get a motor bracket and motor installed and spinny disc thing. And charge or replace that #1 display there. It is a little dim for my liking. I think the rest were fine. Yeah, let's add that to the list. Okay. Dim P1 display. Okay. Alright. Who's you coming down? Hey, J-Man! What's up, brother? Are you ready to go to work?
Yes.
After your long day of work? Okay, cool, man. Well, that's sweet. Let's get her done. Hey, we might as well do the usual shenanigans and do some time-lapse action. Okay, so what's your status? You want to hit and run, get this shit done and over with?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I figured that as much. So we won't be fudging around here, boys and girls. We're going to work. All right, wish us luck. still alive. Mission accomplished. Thanks, Jay. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Paid in Coors Light. Oh, yeah.